YouTube. Okay, so I am totally confused here. Okay, it looks like we're live. I just want to make sure. Okay, now I think we have it right. Oh my God, it's a mixed up affair. I love when you try new things and they don't always work out and you try to figure it out. Live, your meeting is being live streamed. Okay, so if you can hear me, if you can see me, you have to let me know. Just say hi, pop in, say hello. Hello, beautiful souls. So I'm trying this again because I had a call come in that I was like, oh my goodness, I can't get this to work. Hello. Oh my goodness. I need like an assistant here to help me with this today. All right, God, come on, help me out here. All right, so we have hello, beautiful souls. It is there. So here's the deal. Okay, so I need you guys to let me know if you can hear me live. I'm going to go over to YouTube and see. It says it's streaming, but I want to make sure. Let's just see real quick. I don't even know how we do this new stream thing. All right, I don't know if this is even it. Let's just see. Okay, looks like we are streaming live, so I definitely want to go in here. Okay, it's saying we're good, it's saying everything is healthy, saying you guys are here. Okay, so I think we have it all together. I just need to know if you can hear me. So if you can hear me, let me know in the comments below. I'm turning off this. Oh wait, somebody's saying I can hear you. Okay, fabulous. I just saw that come over on my phone. Listen guys, I am so grateful and I will eventually figure all this out, but this is my very first time on YouTube going live. So if you're seeing this, welcome. I'm Lisa, the Multifaceted Medium, and I have so much exciting stuff to share with you today. I want to keep it brief, and I want to keep it where we can get, let me move this guy over, where we can get, all the information brought through to you so that I can bring through some messages, bring through some angel numbers. I'm going to bring through all kinds of stuff. So I would love for you guys to leave chats in the comments. Looks like someone might have left it on my last live, but I did delete that. So if you can leave it again, just so I can know that you're hearing this. It says it's live, so I'm just going to trust that it is. I do know that there's a delay, and like I said, I have a ton of notes to share with you. If you've not yet guessed what's in the box, guess what's in the box. Put it in the comments below for a chance to win what is in the box. I'm also going to do another little something for you. So we all like angel numbers, right? So if you are seeing angel numbers or if you receive angel numbers, this is a fun thing you can do too for an extra chance to win, and I may even read off your angel number. So I picked a number. It's on the back of this book. I picked it ahead of time, and I'm not going to show you to the end. I will reveal it. But if you stick around to the end, we are going to reveal the angel number that Spirit actually gave me the number. So I'm feeling like I didn't read it yet. I don't know what it says. I can't wait to hear what it is. And hopefully you will too. And whoever's close, even if you're not close, if you enter your name or you enter your... If you enter an angel number, I will add you into the contest. So the contest drawing will be the next live I do. And I will gather everyone's names from the comments, and I will put you on the drawing, and we'll spin the wheel and see who wins. So I may be giving away a couple different things. So I just wanted to share that with you. Make sure you watch this whole thing through to the end. If you're new here and you've not yet subscribed, please do me a favor and go hit the subscribe button. It'll show you the next time we're live so you don't miss out on who wins the prize. And also, if you can hit the notification bell, that lets you know as well. So thank you so much for being here. Again, I'm Lisa, the Multifaceted Medium, and I'm just really grateful that you guys all want to come on and be present with me, So I pulled a card earlier, which was presence. So this is the card of spirit. When this comes in, I know that God, the divine, spirit world, our loved ones in the heavens, the angels, they are all present with us. And I pulled a couple cards earlier that I'll just repeat to you. They're underneath here. It's expectancy, to expect humor, right? So of course, that's why we're laughing, right? It raises our vibration when we laugh. Knowing that we can connect in and get strength, and strength comes from being grounded to the earth. I'm holding this oil because when we get stressed, right? First of all, we're all too blessed to be stressed. Would you say that? I know I'm way too blessed to be stressed, but a lot of times I forget that. So it's good to remember to breathe. It just puts me in a better place. And so I work with a lot of essential oils. I have a lot of oils over here. I have a collection that I share for people who are highly sensitive like me and maybe are empathic. If you're interested in that, I will drop everything in the description later on once I get it finished, unless it's already in there now. I don't know. but there's a link in there. You can check it out. So, okay, if you have questions too, drop those in the comments. I'll do my best to answer everyone and to get back to you. So without further ado, let me share what I'm going to be sharing with you today. So first of all, you're probably here because you heard I had a conversation with God. So I don't know if you've ever done this. Now, I grew up Catholic. I prayed all my life. Never had a conversation with God the way I had this the other day. It was really different. I'm more spiritual now, so whatever your belief is, God bless you, and it's all good. No judgment here. I believe that everyone can believe whatever they want to believe. All I know is that I work with the spirit world, and I know church doesn't always agree with that. But hey, neither here nor there, as long as people are receiving what they need, and we are good people, and we give love in our heart, and we share it with the world, that's what I believe we're all here for, right? Life is the school and love is the lesson. So the more we can be a better human being and give love to others and kindness and compassion, that's what the world needs right now. So anyway, let me know if you're here, like I said. But my conversation with God was really interesting. So I'm going to share that with you in a little bit. And like I said, stick around for the angel numbers. I'm going to also be pulling some cards for you guys. As you can see, Spirit guided me. This is what they do, just so you guys know, if you've never had a personal private reading with me. Spirit will guide like a ton of cards. If you can see back there, I have like a windowsill full, and that's not even the half of them. Half of them are in different places in my cases that I carry when I go to travel and do readings. But Spirit will guide me direct card decks to choose from to incorporate the multifaceted messages that come in from your loved ones. Sometimes it's guidance, sometimes it's spiritual support. I always say I'm not God, I'm just the messenger, but you know, I like to bring through what I intuit and intuitively bring through those messages for you, because it might give you guidance into what's coming up in your life or where you're at, and maybe you're at a crossroads and you're looking for direction. And I always say, you know, take what you can and leave the rest. What I share may not be the right path for you, but it might help you to understand or unlock something in your subconscious mind that goes, oh yeah, that feels right. I'm going to go with that. So no matter how you get there, there is no right or wrong. So just know that when you get there, that's the best way to do it. Again, if you guys are on here and you're seeing this, please let me know in the comments below so I know that you are here. I believe you can chat anonymously. Bye, Val, Lisa. You can chat anonymously, or you can chat with your name. I would love for you to be subscribed so I can see who's chatting. If you are here and you are in my Multifaceted Soul Society Club or my Multifaceted Savings Club, you will get shout outs for being on here, and you will also get first dibs on readings. So if I see you, I definitely want to come to you first. So definitely let me know you're there, or let me know you're here, right? And then what else did I want to share? So again, we're going to reveal what's in the box shortly. So definitely put your guesses in the box. I think someone said earlier crystals. They thought maybe crystals. So whatever you think might be in the box, put it there. It's a big box, right? As you can see. I was going to unveil it the other day, like I was saying in the earlier video, if you saw it. And I was like, oh my God, wait, I should wait and do it live. And I thought, why not? That's way more fun. So I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I'm going to get into this now. So let me think what else I wanted to share. Oh, one other thing before we get started. So I'm also going to share, since we haven't done coffee and convo with Spirit in a really long time, I miss you guys. We're going to do some astrology. And the astrology is really energy updates. It's just a little brief overview of where we are. So if you're feeling a lot of energetic juju that maybe you're not sure why you're feeling the way you're feeling, this might bring some insight and some guidance into your life. So just wanted to share that. I'm not an astrologer. I just love to dabble, and I love to share what I've learned and the way that I found that it helps us and really helps us to move forward in our life. So let's see. Oh, and we are going to be doing these coffee and convos live, but in a different way moving forward. So again, let me know if you're here. Let me know if you would like a card. Let me know what you think is in the box. And let me know what you think our lucky angel number is today. All right. So again, we are all too blessed to be stressed. We are alive. We are healthy. We are well. Even if we're not healthy and well for some reason, if someone's going through something, you can literally see yourself well. And I don't know if you follow any of the previous, I call them new thought leaders, even though they're way back from the 20s, like Neville Goddard or Dr. Joseph Murphy, Florence Scovel-Shinn. There's so many of them that help you to reprogram your brain, to see things in a different way, in a different light. And if you look, you know, I've always heard that when you pray for someone to be well. But, you know, a lot of times over the years I've come to, you pray and you let go, right? We let go and we let God. So you can also do scientific prayer, which is seeing the person completely well, right? You see them completely well. We do a healing circle every other week in my Multifaceted Soul Society, and we literally put people in the center of the circle and we just imagine them well, and then we hand them over to the angels. We let go, we let God, and it's amazing how beautiful things happen in their lives where they begin to heal or they feel better, and it's just wonderful. So you can try that yourself. It's a really cool little tip. So let's see, too blessed to be stressed. And I have to say, I think you would agree, we are all too blessed to be stressed, like I shared earlier. So this conversation I had with God, this was quite interesting. I really would love to know if you guys are here. I hope this is going live and you're seeing it. I just can't tell. I'm just going to hop over for 1 second to see if I'm missing something on one of my other channel pages. Okay. Okay, so hold on. Okay, it's saying it's healthy. Okay, so we're good there. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are on here, but if you are, please, 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 please let me know. All right, so we're going to get back to this. So my conversation with God, and you know what? If you don't see it live, you'll catch the replay. That's just the way it goes. I love that. So let me grab, okay, the phone. That's what I wanted. All right, so I wrote this down because as I was having this conversation right afterwards, I kind of spoke it into the phone because it really made sense to me. And I just wanted to share with everybody the information that came through. It was pretty awesome. So I'm just going to share this a little bit, and I'll share some of it that came in as I remember it, but I don't want to forget anything, so please bear with me. So much reveals itself when we decide to let go, right? So that is huge, and I just feel like a lot of times we hold on, and again, that's the breath. If we can't breathe through it, we're holding on to that fear that we think we're controlling, but really we're holding things stuck. And if you just let go, sometimes God, the universe, the multiverse, your loved ones in spirit, whatever that is for you, it just opens doors to new pathways that open up before you. And so here I was walking along the trail, Penny and I, right? And I was thinking, you know, I asked God, I was like, God, I want you to reveal yourself to me. And I just said it very matter of fact, like as if I was a little kid, like, you know, God, I would love you to reveal yourself to me. And so he did. And it was so easy. And it was like he just did it with grace and ease because, of course, the energy is God, right? It's a God consciousness, whatever you want to call that. And I found that it brought me so much peace when I had this conversation with God because it got me to literally laugh out loud. And you're going to crack up when you hear this. Oh my God, Penny stole Duke's bed. All right. So anyway, stress keeps us from what we want, but peace brings us closer. So remember that when you are stressed, remember you're too blessed to be stressed, but when you are stressed, it keeps you from what you want in your life. And I have to say, I reached out on Facebook a couple days ago and everybody was saying, yes, I'm stressed. And they were saying, I would like more love in my life. I would like more inner peace in my life. I would like more calm. So a lot of people are going through a lot of things that they don't always talk about. But yet when you ask that question or you listen to people's conversations, just in having a regular conversation, people will tell you, you know, that stress is always around. And it's like, if you can find a way to let it go, you'll find peace, and that brings you closer, right? It brings you closer to the divine. It brings you closer to your soul. It brings you closer to your breath, which is really what you need to bring yourself back into alignment. And I call it divine alignment, right? So, okay, so that peace that brings us closer to God or the divine or whatever it is you talk about, right? Whatever that is to you, it supplies us with everything we need. If only we could choose to get quiet in our mind. Inner peace is a byproduct of that quiet peace in our mind, in a relaxed mind. So quiet mind is one thing, but when it's completely relaxed, it's a whole other animal, right? And so if you've ever done a really relaxing meditation where maybe you've felt like you were transformed into another place, that's huge. It can literally change your life. You might have a vision come in or something else. So it will supply you with everything you need if only you would choose, like I said, to get quiet, find that inner peace, and get to that place of allowing, right? So anyway, I asked God, I was like, okay, God, reveal yourself to me. And I kept dropping the phone. So I lost my little pop socket on the back, which was a little multifaceted diamond, and it fell off. The sticky's gone. Time for a new phone probably. But anyway, I'm walking along and I must have dropped this thing like 5 or 6 times. And I was like, what the heck? And then so the last time I dropped it, I was like, Jesus. And I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that so loud. But I literally heard in my head, in my ear, and it was like here. And when you hear it clairaudiently, it's in here. It drops into like a thought, okay? And it's a thought that I knew wasn't mine. It was a bigger voice than me. It was a deeper voice. And it was like godlike voice. And I heard, you rang. And I cracked up laughing. I thought, oh my God, God's funny. Jesus is funny. It's just funny because they're all one big energy to me, right? So that's how I see them, as a big Christ consciousness or a divine energy that is in and around and through all of us. It's what makes our heart and our brain tick and, has us being animated as we are and as a human being. So, okay, hang on one second. Just went back to my thing. Okay. So anyway, God revealed himself by saying, or, you rang. I was like, okay. And I was like, yes, I actually did. And I thought, like I said, out loud, because they're funny. They just made me laugh. But some people, let me just see what I was writing here. Okay, so some people will ask for God to come in on their terms. Again, it's like, it's not our terms, right? It's thy will be done. So I asked for it, but then I didn't know how it was going to come. I didn't even expect God to bring through a message or, for Jesus to say, you rang. Really funny, right? So anyway, I said to reveal yourself to me, and this is kind of like how I was saying it. And it was really early in the morning. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. It was really early in the morning. It was a very quiet morning. I was on the trail. This was like a day or so ago. I've been wanting to come live ever since. It just didn't happen. But anyway, as I was walking along, there weren't really too many people, and all this kind of came to be. And like I said, clearing my thoughts as I was helping Penny, actually. Penny and I, we were clearing emotions. And a lot of times I do that with prayer walks, and I let go of a lot of heavy energies that we've accumulated and maybe not been able to release. So we were doing that. We were in the midst of this, and that's when I heard God. And it was really cool. So I heard him clear as day in my thoughts and in my subconscious mind. And it was a voice, like I said, it was very godlike, it was deep, and it was very clear, crystal clear. And I heard, this is exactly what I heard. This was really cool, so I hope you guys enjoy this. I heard, I am everywhere. I am in the trees. I am in the grass. I am in the flowers and the clovers. I am in the river, and I am in the streams. I am the breeze as you walk by that gently blows past your skin. I am everything and anything, and I will always well up in you from within. I am in you, and you are in me. There is nothing you can't do, and nothing you can't be. Because once again, I am everywhere, and you are a part of me. I always wanted to have a conversation with God. I mean, it was just short and fleeting, but it was like so profound. I like welled up with tears, and I was like, oh my goodness, I just had a conversation with God. And it was really awesome. And I was just like, wow. And just to feel what that conversation was, like I could literally feel the breeze going past me. I was noticing the trees. I was being made aware of the clovers, and it just was super powerful. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I'll write more about it in an upcoming blog because there was a lot more, but I just wanted to share that little tidbit of it and some different ways that maybe that could help you. So again, I'll share that in an upcoming blog. But I do want to get into what's in the box. And now that I can't see you guys live, this is not going to be as much fun, I don't think. But I want to share this. So I had found this a long time ago, and to me, this made me think, there's God, right? Like, He created that, right? The energy created that. And so it created all of us too. And so just wanted to share some love with you guys because I think that's super cool. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I just can't tell if you guys are on here, and I don't want to seem so bummed out, but I'm like, I hope you guys are here. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe not. I don't know, but looks like we've been on for a little bit, and I want to make sure we keep going. So we're just going to continue on. And you know what? I'm going to do it for the collective then. I was going to pull cards for specific people if they were on here, but it looks like you may not be. And so I don't want it to be like, oh, it's for that person. So take what you can and leave the rest from any of the cards that come through, because I'm setting the intention now with Spirit that they will be for everyone's highest and best good, and they will be for the collective consciousness. And however you can receive them is awesome. If they don't make sense, just let all that go. But I am definitely going to pull some cards. Like I said, if you're interested in any of the oils that will support you, that will be in the links below. Do you know what is in the box? So I'm going to unveil this because, like I said, I don't know if you guys are even here. I don't think you are. I started to unveil this. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but I didn't even open it all the way. I just ripped it halfway and I was like, oh, stop. You have to finish and do it in front of everybody. So here we go, my friend. Oh, goodness. I should have got a knife. All right, we're going to halfway open this because I can't open it all the way. But, so my friends, you guys know I wrote a spirit journal. This is awesome. They're so amazing. So these are my sacred signs and spirit symbol journals. So if you guessed the journal, that's awesome. If you didn't, put your name in anyway and put the journal, because I will enter you in the drawing anyway. Someone is going to win these journals, right? So I'm going to definitely be giving a journal away, and I may even give a couple depending on, you know, who comments and what's going on. But if you guys would like a journal for yourself, I'm going to do something really cool. Isn't this cool? I feel like it's all about transformation. And these journals, if you haven't seen the previous video, and if you haven't, I will post it here. But if you haven't, I shared a little bit about what these journals are good for. So as a medium, we connect with spirit, and everyone has ability to connect with spirit, and we all get signs, but we don't know what they are. And if you keep track of them and you write them down, you'll actually start to develop your own vocabulary with spirit. So it's a great little journal that I shared some information, and then there's a lot of blank pages where you can write your heart's content of, you know, when the sign came in, what the sign was, hang on, what the sign was, what it meant to you, what color, what scent, what feeling. Use all your senses, because that will help you develop your, I'd say your vocabulary or your language. You can then translate the language of spirit, because it comes in as thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. But if you're interested in picking one of these up, you can either go over to my Amazon shop, and I will link that below, or you can go in the link. There should be a link. If there's not, I will make sure I put it in. I believe it'll be in the comments, and also in the description. And it'll be to buy me a coffee. So if you buy me 2 coffees and you text me or send me through the Buy Me the Coffee, you can give me your address, or if you want to send it privately, however that works, I'm happy to send you free of charge, only pay the shipping, I will send you one of these books. So I'm going to do that for the first 25 people who respond and buy me a coffee, actually 2 coffees. So I also wanted to share something else. So with these, not only will you get that, that's pretty cool, right? So I also wanted to invite you, a lot of people, like I was talking about earlier, we're all really stressed, and there's a lot of stress in this world, and there's a lot of things going on right now that are very heavy. And we noticed in our Multifaceted Soul Society, which is a development community where we all come together, sorry, I got an itch, where we all come together and we connect with spirit, and we bring through messages for people, and we practice and we develop, you know, our mediumship and our intuitive abilities. So we were all talking about the stress, and we noticed before every session, we always do a meditation, which really helps to get people into an alignment to then be able to do their practice. We also do a healing circle every other week where we do a meditation. It gets everyone into a good feeling place, no matter where they were before they came in. And then we are also going to be doing Coffee and Convo with Spirit the 3rd week of every month, and you're all invited. If you would like to be live with me on Zoom, where you actually can see me and I can see you, and which will be a much better setup than this, but this was just something to try it for the first time. I'm offering, so my Multifaceted Savings Club, if you have seen that recently, it's in all my emails. I will link to it in here. You can go on, and you can find it through buying me a coffee as well. So if you go on there, it'll show you 2 different things. If you go into where it says membership, so you could get started. It's $19 a month, And $19 a month gets you one meditation a month, okay? It'll also get you shout outs on the Coffee and Convo with Spirit, which is pretty awesome, and the opportunity to be able to, if I see you live, I will pull a multifaceted message for you. If you're there, that's kind of a fun way to do that. And let's see, and you also get 10% off any of the products and service, well, not really products, but services I offer. So I just wanted to share that with you. Now, if you decide, ooh, I want to do the whole annual thing. The annual thing's way better. You get even more. And I just want to explain this because if you go on and look at it, it's not very clear yet. And I haven't added all these other goodies that I'm going to be adding. So I'm going to share this with you now, and then I'll be going back one over the week and getting that all in there. So the annual is $190 for the entire year. You get access to 25% off 5 sessions with me over the course of a year, which is pretty awesome. You're going to save some good money. You're also going to be a member inside of our Multifaceted Soul Society for those 3 meditations. So you'll get 3 meditations being a being a multifaceted savings club member. So I'm bundling all this together. It's almost like 3 memberships in one for $190 a year, which is actually only it's actually 2 months. You're saving 2 months, and it's, if you think about it, it's $3.95 a day. It's really inexpensive, so it's less than a cup of coffee. So if it's something you'd be interested in, I think that would definitely support you. You would have access to me to get discounted rates for any of my services. You would have meditations 3 times a month. If you're interested, they'll all be recorded, so if you can't make it live, you'll have access to come into our community and do them on your own time. And I'm going to be adding other bonuses down the line as well. Plus, you'll get shout outs when we're on Coffee and Convo and so much more. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Definitely check that out and see if that's something to interest you. And like I said, if you are interested in the the Sacred Signs and Spirit Journal, this is one of my multifaceted journals I created recently. Definitely go in and buy me a couple coffees and let me know that you are interested in one of these, and I can contact you, or you can give me your address and I will send that to you. Buying me the coffee will pay for the shipping and handling. The book is free. So thank you so much, guys. Whoops, dropping stuff. Okay, so I'm going to share this with you. The one that dropped is adaptive, so stress, right? A lot of times we are super, super stressed. So what I find is you can put a little dot, and a little dab will do you. And just I kind of usually rub it on my clothes, or sometimes I'll put it on my tummy. Don't put this on your neck if you're going to be out in the sun, but I find on the tummy under your clothes definitely helps to support, or bottom of the foot. So just a little tip, because that just fell, and I thought, well, Spirit's trying to tell us something. And so I'm going to pull some cards now. So these are the Abundant Blessings cards. So Spirit, what do they need to know today for an abundant blessing? Because I think we all could use an abundant blessing today. I'm really a little bummed I can't see you guys live, but I'm wondering too, when I hopped off, maybe people thought I wasn't able to do it. So if you're catching this later on the replay, no big deal. Whatever it is, it is. This is a great card, my friends. I don't know if you can see it. It's Abundance Mindset. So when you hold the space of an abundant mindset in your mind, right, in your subconscious mind, it helps you. Oh, I didn't even realize. Free your mind, right? Free your mind, and the rest will follow, and we'll all be in that place of an abundant mindset. So this card is about, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. So you have to literally see it, feel it, know it, think it, and speak it. Speak of yourself as abundant, right? Because that's what brings that abundance towards us. I truly think when I set that intention, like, God, I want to have a conversation with you. And then I dropped the thing. It was like I was present in that moment, and I was just open to receiving. But I had a mindset of, I knew it would happen, I just didn't know how it would happen. So I believe that's what doing the abundance mindset is the best way to do that. So if you're struggling with finances or anything in your life that you need more abundance in your life, I definitely recommend that you set the intention and feel what abundance feels like, smell what money smells like, or abundance, whatever abundance is to you, whatever that abundance mindset is. Maybe you want more love in your life. Feel what your heart would feel like if you were in love with someone. Feel that emotion, right? Let those emotions well up inside of you, and be in the present moment. Like, see it like it's already happened. but allow yourself to be in the present moment of receiving all of that, and how joyful and happy would you be? That will bring in more abundance in the mindset. So I'm going to pull another one just to see where we're at. I think we're going to go with 3 of these because that's what Spirit's guiding me. So that one wanted to jump. Quiet retreat. So we also are going to be doing retreats. I love that these cards are coming up. So if you are interested in a quiet retreat and you would like to learn more about that, definitely let me know. Leave a comment below, and I am going to be putting together a retreat. We're not sure of the dates yet. We were hoping to do in October, but something else came up for another retreat. So I believe we're going to be pushing that out a bit. But it's going to be, the retreat we do is going to be a lot of downtime, very relaxing. And maybe a quiet retreat to you is just going out in nature and getting calm and doing breath work, or maybe doing some yoga where you're, maybe aligned and standing, in your anchor, however that is, and bringing yourself to, a quiet place of peace. So whatever that is for you, quiet retreat is something that Spirit's saying will definitely support you. So I'm going to pull one more of these. And if you guys are enjoying these, let me know too. Let me know if they make sense. Let me know what you're thinking. All right, so do the work. Yeah, right? A lot of times we want all these things, but we don't want to do the work to make them happen. So it's not enough just to dream and pray, right? We have to do the work. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. So I was divinely guided to go for a walk that day, and I literally, had that conversation with God, but I, again, set that intention, then I followed through on doing the work it took, because I was clearing and doing things like that. So think about in your own life, how can you consistently keep working on your priorities and make them flourish and, turn into a lush garden, right? Think about it. The energy is there. It's just, and I love that she's playing the music, because, think about that. Music will also uplift your soul and help you to be able to connect in with whatever it is you need to do. So definitely pay attention to that and see where else I'm guided. I'm going to pull a couple of these as well. These are big changes cards. These are butterflies, and since we're in the season of butterflies, I thought what better time than now to pull a card for big changes. So everyone's going through something. Some people talk about it, some people don't. I myself have been very stressed lately, like I was sharing in the video. I know Penny was very stressed. Like, we all pick up on different emotions and different things that are going on in the world. And oftentimes when we're stressed, we're not in our body. We're physically outside the body. And the best way to come in and find healing is to get back in the body and address where you are, but do it in a way that brings you peace. And meditation, I believe, is the key. A quiet mind gets things done. So I can't tell you how often I meditate. I mean, it's probably a couple times every day, even if it's just 5 or 6 minutes. Majority of it, I try to do a nice 10-minute meditation every morning. And at night, my meditation is a prayer for Thanksgiving, for everything that has happened. And if I've hurt anyone, I always pray for forgiveness. And I pray to forgive myself for anything maybe I've done wrong. So feel free to use that yourself as well. And okay, big changes, memories. I don't know if you guys can, there we go, memories. So I love that the rose is coming up. The memories that this actually reminds me of, and it may remind you of someone as well. Does a rose connect with you in any way? For me, a yellow rose is my grandmother. So there may be energies coming up from loved ones in spirit, someone's grandmother coming through. You may feel the energy, connecting in with them. My grandmother is May, so they're giving me the month of May. But I also want to say June and July, there's also some connections with someone's grandmother's energy. It could be a birthday, passing, anniversary. It's hard to kind of get that when I don't have you guys on the other end letting me know, are we getting this? So if that makes sense, Spirit may be just trying to get your attention to let you know there are big changes coming in your life, and maybe some guidance would be supportive to you. So maybe that's something I could help you with. If you're interested, reach out, and I'd be happy to connect with you and possibly do a reading if that's something that interests you. I'm going to pull a couple more. And also it could be memories too. If someone is having difficulty remembering things, there's a lot of stuff going around as well with that. You hear so many people today with going through Alzheimer's and different things where they're forgetting, and maybe it's just going back to those memories and sitting with that person and bringing up those beautiful memories that they usually have long-term memory. It's the short-term they can't remember. So possibly sitting with them and just being in a place of joy and happiness, and it might bring them real peace, just to be able to rehash some of those memories. Or maybe for you, maybe it's just a memory of something that brings you joy in your life. I know when we go to meditate, I'm always like, go to a place that brings you joy, whether you've been there before or maybe it's a new place you've never been, but you want to go. So, okay, next card is decisions. So this card usually comes when people are at a crossroads, right? Interesting, the daisy. He loves me not, right? Usually that's what comes in when that card comes up, but it could be for something else as well. So if you are at a crossroads in your life, these remind me of the little painted lady butterflies too. So crossroads, it's kind of nice to just be free and allow yourself to let go. And when you're at a crossroads, another thing to do is to meditate. And I know people are like, I don't want to meditate. You can walk and meditate. You can do the dishes and meditate. You don't have to sit there and go, oh. You don't have to do that. We just did a humming meditation in my community the other day, and that was really nice because it actually helped the vibration to come and bring it back to balance, which is really cool. So I'm going to pull this one as well. It's what you couldn't see coming. A lot of sentimental feelings. So a lot of feelings are probably welling up inside of you over the course of the next few days, and I want to go right into here, being because our energy update, which I want to share before we go any further. So right now we are in a Leo sun, right? The sign of Leo is the sun sign right now. And we are in a Cancer moon, which brings in a lot of emotions. So we also have 3 planets in water and 3 planets in air. So there's a lot of emotion with the water. Air is a lot of like get up and go. We've got a lot of energy, hence why I'm probably so energetic. Okay, so it's a really good time to find balance and to restore peace. So this is the perfect time to talk about all this, right? Let's see, it's going to help you to either feel very sensitive and maybe you want to be alone. So over the course of the next few days, we just had a new moon and that was in Cancer. So it's going to bring up all those emotions. And just know that if you want to be by yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. You might be by yourself and feel like you're judging the whole world, and that's okay too. But just remember, when we're judging, 3 fingers are coming back at us. So be kind, right? Kindness and compassion is what the world needs right now. So you can also find that you might be in love with life and everything around you, and maybe you just follow your joy and your bliss and you just find love in everything you do, right? I was saying earlier in one of the posts, what the world needs now is love, sweet love, right? So we all need more love in our life, right? Free your mind. Okay, so the other thing was, let's see. You're also allowed to, what did I write? You're allowed to come, I don't even know what I wrote. You're allowed to care so much or pull yourself in. Like, you're allowed to be very caring. You're allowed to pull your energy in. It's your life. You can do really whatever you want. But just know that the energy is working with you if you're feeling these things. So there's nothing wrong with you. Simply need to ride out the wave of being a human being. And sometimes it's not always easy. So that is the energy right now. So I'm not surprised about sentimental feelings coming up. I'm going to pull a couple angels real quick. And do you guys know what angel number we're going to be pulling? Because I'm going to be getting to that very shortly. So these are for the collective. And since I don't see you guys on here live, hang on, we had a jumper. Let's see. Support. So if you've been looking for support in your life and you haven't been finding it, or maybe you need to feel more grounded and anchored, again, meditation would be key, but also finding all the right people. And if you're feeling alone or you're struggling, there's no need to do that by yourself. I started these communities so that I wouldn't feel alone, because it sucks when you don't have the support you need. And I felt like I didn't want everyone else or anyone else to ever feel the way I did, because as a kid I felt very alone, that I didn't understand spirit, I didn't understand what I was feeling. And again, that's why I joined and started all these communities, and I'm helping other people do that as well, so they feel the love and feel supported and connected. So if you are interested, the Multifaceted, like I said, Savings Club will get you a little bit into everything if you do the annual tier. It's the second tier, and it gives you access to all kinds of things, like not only what's just on there when you go to the coffee and convo or buy me a coffee, You'll see what's on there, but I'll be adding other things as well as they come along, and you'll get meditation access 3 times a month. You do not need to be live. You'll get all kinds of discounts and shout outs on my coffee and convo. We have a bunch that want to come out here, so I'm going to go with that. All right, first one, transformation. There's that butterfly. So there's a lot of transformation that wants to come into our lives, but it can't always do that if we're not open to receive it, or we're not open to allow it in. So I'm just going to put that one down for a minute. Abundance. So we had some abundance come in with the abundance mindset. So when this card comes up, I can't guarantee people are going to come into money, but usually when I had the salon and people would come in and they would, sorry, I have an itch. When people would come in and they would pull a little, one of these little baby angel cards, if they would get abundance or one of my angel cards, it usually meant that money was coming into their world. So if you're feeling lucky, go buy yourself a lottery ticket. Can't say that you're going to win, but who knows, right? Anything's possible if you believe. So put it out there, abundance mindset, right? And much abundance will be coming into your world. We have a lot of people bike riding today. I'm going out there later. That's why I'm in the hat, because I want to go have fun too. New beginnings coming into your world. So this is a great card when you are at that crossroads and you're like, where do I go next? Oftentimes it's new beginnings. We just can't even see what's right in front of us. So we just have to get out of the way and just allow it to, allow those doors to open. New beginnings are always coming. And when things end, there's always a new beginning. So the death of something doesn't mean it's final. Just like when our loved ones cross over, there is no death. Death is just transformation. It's like from unzipping the bodysuit and stepping into another room. And then they're just a different vibration where they can connect with us at a higher level. They just have to slow down so that I, as the medium, can connect with them for you. Or you can learn to connect with them yourself, right? I have a school that you can learn that. And everyone has ability, everyone. So I wanted to share that. And really what it comes down to is comfort. This is a beautiful card. So think about that. When we connect with our loved ones and we know that love doesn't die, it brings our heart comfort. I don't know about you, but I just did a reading the other day and I could see the woman's emotion coming over her because she felt so comforted and loved that her people came in and brought the messages in. And there's no way I could know the stuff that came in. It brought such comfort to her heart. And to watch her transform when she came in, she was very nervous, excited, but very nervous. By the end of the session, she was like happy, hugging me. You could tell she got what she needed from spirit and the comfort was there. And all they wanted to do was reach around and hug her. And we could literally feel the chills of that beautiful hug coming in. So it was the most beautiful experience. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm so grateful you were here. I'm glad you stayed around. So what was your number that you guessed for the lucky angel number? The number I chose, I don't know if you can see it backwards, but it was 299. So actually I heard spirit say it. I didn't choose it. I just said, oh, let me write that down. So I'm going to look that up now and I will share with you what came in. 299. Let's see. All right, here we go. Have faith about your divine life mission, right? Because it is real, right? Just like heaven is real, right? We're all here. I believe heaven is like what we want it to be. And again, it's your belief system is yours, but this is mine. So I believe that all our loved ones are there. Heaven is whatever we want it to be. This place here is more like hell, right? Because there's a lot of hard things we go through. But, they're in a beautiful place of peace, love, and light. And they just want for us to be happy and peaceful and free. So know that when you have faith about your divine life mission, because it's real and much needed, you are ready to work on it now. So if you've been guided to want to step into something much bigger than yourself, and maybe it's your divine life purpose, that could be what these messages are sharing with you. So 299, and hey, I always call them lucky angel numbers. Again, I can't guarantee it's going to come through, but usually when I get a message that comes through with a number, sometimes if I'm feeling lucky, and again, you have to tune into your own energy. Do you feel lucky with this? If you do, go play that number. Box, straight, however you want to play it, and God bless and abundant blessings. And if it comes out, let us know in the comments below. Take care, brush your hair. If you're interested in our next coffee and convo, I will be sharing about it. Make sure you get on my newsletter. You can go in the comments below. It'll show you where to go. Or I'm sorry, in the description below, it'll show you where to go to get on there. You can also fill out my quiz. Go and take the quiz. It'll get you on my newsletter and on my list. And it'll also explain to you how intuitive you are. So if you've not yet checked out the quiz, definitely go check that out. It's really cool and it's very short and it just gives you such insight. And if you have questions, reach out and let me know. I'd love to chat with you. Again, if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please, this is your chance. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified live when I do the drawing. So I hope that you guess that it was a book or a journal. And even if you didn't, just put it in there now, because not only does it help me get more, views on the content that I'm sharing, but I want to give you the chance to receive a book for free. I'm going to be giving one book away for a lucky winner, may give two. I don't know. We'll see how many people comment. All right, guys, take care. Brush your hair. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.